Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of The Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. A couple things. So, in the last episode, I misspoke. I thought about reshooting the whole video or re-recording it just because I misquoted. So, this game came out in 2010. I said it came out in 2008, and that was actually a different Prince of Persia game. I think it was even a different prince. I don't remember, but it was the one with, like, the metal claw and the climbing. Hated that game. Really, really irritated me. Visually, looked amazing. Hated it. I'll tell you why in a second. Let me just make sure that I'm on the right path here. Okay, so we're going this direction. So the prince is following his brother Malik through the palace during a time of war. There's a bunch of enemies, and we're taking on a whole bunch of them all by ourselves. But so we're trying to chase him down, and Malik has headed towards, I guess, the vaults of Solomon. I'm not too familiar with who that is, but I remember it's like, I think that's the S in Shazam, right? What are you doing? There we go. Okay. So, the reason why I didn't like the 2008 version of Prince of Persia, if I remember correctly, I was...
Retreating to the vault. Do you plan to release King Solomon's army? He'd be mad to rely on a mythical army to stop this invasion. I have to warn him.
Curious. The reason why I didn't like the 2008 version of the game is because you couldn't control the prince at will. I don't think you could jump or pull your sword out and, like, swing the sword around unless there was an enemy nearby that you could, you know, swing your sword, or, like, I couldn't freely jump whenever I wanted. Because, like, you know how when you're playing a game and you're randomly hitting, like, the jump button or the space bar, you're just jumping around because you're kind of bored, and it's just a way to entertain yourself through the monotony before you get to the next interesting area or whatever. I couldn't do that, and that pissed me off. Also, I can't control the camera or turn the camera left or right here. So I can't really see where I'm going. What are we looking at here? I'm assuming this is the... Oh, are we just dropping down to fight? That might be why. No, I think that might hurt us. Now I can control the camera. Maybe that's it. Maybe that blue... Looks like... Should I... I can't tell. Let me see if I can just drop. If I die, it's fine. We'll just load right here, but let's try what happens. Yeah, whatever. Okay. But I didn't like that. I don't like it when games don't let me have the ability to freely control the character that I'm playing as. Oh, I guess we can just... Let's rewatch this. Just...
To the gates!
Drives me crazy. Hate it.
Those gates lead to the treasure vaults. I'll need to find a way down there.
But also, too, like, that being said, like, that game is from 2008, so I can't even remember if maybe I was doing it wrong or what. So maybe, like, you know, I just suck at controls. Who knows? Oh, we're climbing up the pillars. Okay, that makes sense. But, like, you know what I mean?
To the vault. Do you plan to release King Solomon's army? He'd be mad to rely on a mythical army to stop this invasion. I have to warn him.
Like, I don't like it when games, like, only let you jump when you get to the ledge. Ocarina of Time was like one of the very few exceptions. Also, oh, we don't have the sands either, do we? So what is for... Oh, he's going to release something, and then it's going to be some sort of sandy situation, right? I can't remember. What happened to the sands here? We don't have the dagger. I don't know. I forget what happened at the end of the last game. Or the end of Sands of Time. But I think, yeah, the prince had to redo some stuff because the Dahaka came at him, and so he messed with the timeline and he had to change all that. Okay, that's right. So this is before all that. Oh, there we go. That was interesting. So I wonder... If they call this the Forgotten Sands, there has to be some sort of sand-related stuff going on here. I have actually never seen gameplay of this game. I've never seen anyone play this. I've never even seen a trailer for it, honestly. I have no... I don't know anything about this game other than what we're playing together now. I do like that we're fighting a ton of enemies. All at once, though. I haven't been informed of, like, a block, though. There might not be a block button. There's just like a... There's like the push, and then there's the dive out of the way. But no block. It's weird.
must be another way in.
Strange that the game takes place between Sands of Time and Warrior Within, and it doesn't use the drinking water mechanic for health or anything else. But I did look it up. This game was made by Ubisoft Montreal, who did the other games. So I don't know. Weird. Come on. Gotta get used to the controls. The camera and the control angles are constantly in opposition of each other, which is the most difficult thing I think I've ever experienced in Prince of Persia games. Nice. Once you get used to it, it's okay, but it is very, like, frustrating at first. There we go. The treasure vaults.
When I reached the vaults, I understood why Malik had come here. He had placed his last hope in the army. His only other option was retreat.
Defying gravity. So the vaults, why are the vaults like this? It's just gold spilling out? Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. That's a nice touch. As he's running, the coins are like slipping out from underneath his feet. That's pretty cool. All these riches, all this gold, it's just like falling all over the place. That's so freaking cool. You know, I wonder, like, is this just Hollywood BS, or is this what treasure vaults would have looked like for a king or a maharaja? I don't know anything about that stuff, so I don't know. I have no idea if that's actually real. I would think that it would be, but I don't know. I really have not a clue. Yeah, you can't get up there yet. There we go. Nice. I don't know if this is a jump. That's ridiculous that he can land against the wall and then climb up it. That's so stupid. Yeah, his leaps are insane. Yeah, that's, you can see why I would be suspicious that this game was made by someone other than, or a group other than Ubisoft Montreal, because it definitely doesn't look or feel like it at all. Which is, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's just, it's another Prince of Persia game that maintains the same storyline or is part of it, and I'm okay with that. It's Yuri Lowenthal. It's the same prince in the same universe. It's part of those games. It's different, but I'm fine with it. But I'll be damned. We better get a remake of the other trilogy, or the full trilogy. Oh, here we go. The hell's that? Is that like some special genie thing? I don't know.
The invaders had reached the vault before me. They had met with no resistance and were calmly stealing what treasure they could. I knew then the palace was lost.
That's alright, I'm gonna kill them. No, it didn't even sneak up on them. Yeah, you guys are gonna... What? Steal treasure, huh? You're dead now. Nice. Try to steal from me, bitch. It's gemstones, though. So cool. What the hell is that thing? Okay, I think I know what I need to do here. Are we... Yeah, there we go. I can't wait to see what the remake looks like of Sands of Time. Because, I mean, this is from 2010. This game is 12 years old. It'll look way better than this. Oh, you fool. I don't know. think this is going to be nuts. But please, God, that they do Warrior Within and 2 Thrones. Oh, shoot. Oh, that killed me? What? That seemed like it wasn't that high of a drop down. It is kind of nice, though, that you don't have to worry so much about checkpoints being way too far. Or, like, reloading a pass save. That is a nice touch. I do like that. Because I suck, so I'm going to, like, constantly need all the help I can get for this. His jumps are ridiculous. There's like an unseen force that helps get him to where he needs to go, which is a little silly. Oh, there we go. At least he's very, like, that's perfect. Every single time I needed him to move directions, he did it perfectly. And I struggled with that in every Prince of Persia game because they all maintain the same mechanics. But it was really hard to get the prince to turn in the direction I wanted him to when he was, like, you know, on one of these swinging things. Oh, God. It's constantly very frustrating trying to get him to move in the direction I wanted, but they improved that here. Just one of these objects would be worth enough to, like, feed the kingdom.
Malik!
Cool ass armor.
At last.
Your nipples brown area.
You said you would find a way.
At last.
Maybe you are as skilled a warrior as our father says. It's good to see you. Come with me. We shall see what our enemies make of Solomon's army.
Malik, this is madness. You have to get out of here. Save yourself and what's left of your people.
My people are all but dead. You've seen for yourself the palace has fallen. There's no other way. If I can control this army, we can win this battle easily.
And if you can't control it, what then?
Would you have me retreat and leave this power in the hands of my enemies? At least this way we have a chance.
There's a point.
This army isn't meant for man to use.
You know nothing about the choices a leader must make.
Considering there's so many supernatural powers in these games,
My power to save this kingdom. I will do it.
I'm not trying to question your leadership. You don't even know what you're releasing.
there's a lot more.
Warriors as the grains of desert sand.
There's a lot that you could do with this. Did his arms? Oh, I thought maybe his arms and hands looked like they got turned brown and tainted. But yeah, there's got to be a lot of interesting power sources and storylines in this universe that you could tell for like a whole new trilogy and stuff.
Don't touch it.
So Sands of Time, and then the Sands of an Army, I guess. This might be BS though, because if he gets powers like to control time with this, then like that's very weird that he has that ability in here. In this vault. Because he was surprised to find, I think, that it existed in the first game.
There's only sand. What?
What the hell? Oh shit. This is like the mummy level stuff right now. Sweet Jesus.
Falling! Look out!
So these sand creatures, we have this. Their family has this thing, this power, but this is the nonsense that comes of it? Sweet Jesus. Well, they just lost everything. This family is cursed. Their kingdom, their riches, their people. Oh. That's not the... What the hell? That wasn't the Dahaka, was it? I kind of want to go back and see. Is there anything back there? Oh, no, it's completely... see, that's what I tried to turn that off. You play action completed. I wanted to turn that off, but for some reason it just, like, keeps showing up. And it doesn't go away for a long time. Yeah, I disabled that feature, but it's still there. Go away. Awful. Oh. That was actually kind of cinematic how he just did that. I thought that was a cutscene, sort of. Ah, crap. So where did those creatures come from? Like... Yeah. God, Anakin Skywalker would hate this shit. Oh, is this one of those portals to increase his health or something?
What is that?
Without questioning it, let's just go in. Yeah, this has got to be a health portal.
This place is very familiar.
No one ever questions this. The prince doesn't question this dimension.
That is how I found my way here. Where is here exactly? And who are you? And what do you know of King Solomon's army?
Ooh la la.
We are Razia, Queen of the Marid, Guardian of the Waters, and ally to King Solomon himself. We helped to seal that army away.
That would have been more than 1,000 years ago. You couldn't possibly...
I am of the Jinn. We are not so short-lived as humans, or so quick to forget things of vital importance.
Just rose an army of the dead, and he's questioning how old she is.
Your brother has unleashed. That army did not belong to King Solomon. It was sent to destroy him.
By Anubis?
The army was formed from the desert sand itself. It is a disease. The more sand it touches, the more soldiers it will create. If you do not trap it quickly, it will cover the world.
There's nothing out there.
Stop.
Do you still have the half of the seal you picked up?
Of course.
Good. That is a powerful magic. Alone it will help you fight the army. If you reunite the two halves, you will recreate its prison. You must find the other half of the seal and match it to this one.
Malik still has it.
Then you must find him, and quickly. We will give you the help of the Jinn.
Damn.
What did you do?
New video game crush.
If you wish to stop the army, you will need more time. I have given it to you.
Time?
And a final warning. The army is led by Ratash, one of the Ifrit. He will likely seek out the medallion. If you see him, do not fight him. You cannot hope to win against him.
I'll keep that in mind.
Go. There is no hope for this kingdom if you do not reunite the seal.
The kingdom's already fallen. Everybody's dead.
I get the feeling this won't be as easy as it sounds.
Dude, what is... This guy has so many issues with sand. It's ridiculous. From one story to the next. I get that they're just trying to create a whole new story in between. But, like, dude... What is with all these magic sands you keep coming across, and why are they always, like, ruining your kingdom and trying to kill you? Seems a little ridiculous.
That place.
But anyway, all right, I think it's a good point for us to stop. I don't know how long this game is. I've heard that it's a little bit shorter, so I think we'll stop right here. Plus, it's also a good, like, cinematic standpoint, I think, for us to stop at anyway. But we will continue with more of The Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the Marcanine channel. Before you go, show some love, hit that like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, do not forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you. One of which is a link to the Marcanine Community Discord server. If you want to be a part of that group, you can chat with me directly. There's also a link to geekoutpost.com, an entertainment and media site that I own, operate, run, manage, design, and write for. It's a great place to stay up to date on the latest entertainment and gaming news, reviews, and rumors if you're into that kind of thing. Otherwise, just know I appreciate your time, 20 some odd minutes of it, and I hope to see you when we continue with more Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands. Alright guys, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves, be well. I'll see you later.